9:53. We want to go to the News 10 Information Center. Kelly's got a guest addressing a problem that's affecting a lot of people. Kelly?
That's right. Personal finances. We're here with credit expert or financial expert Larry Chiang. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, now you have a list of some top 10 things that people need to know about.
Wow, we're going to go over all 10?
Well, I'll go over some of the top ones.
Okay.
Let's see. What's the 9?
Duck 9 is you want to avoid 9s on your credit report. It's kind of like an inside industry term, but a charge-off can easily be avoided, and that's what a 9 is a charge-off, and it hits your credit report score for between 60 to 90 plus points.
Wow. So you want to avoid those charge-offs. Okay. Minimize the largest expense in our lives, interest.
Yes. I mean, in the old days, it was borrow money and hope to eventually pay it back. But right now, it's documented that the largest expense that we all are going to have in our lives is interest. And if we realize, hey, this is going to be a huge expense, let's try to minimize this expense, we have to manage our credit FICO score. Simply because when we do that, we can minimize the interest expense and start making interest. Interest and money either works for us or against us. If we're paying interest, we're getting killed. But if we're making interest, I mean, that's why rich people get more rich.
Right. FICO. Let's talk about the FICO score. What is that?
FICO is this random, archaic credit score born in the 1960s. It's really never changed. People don't realize this. But a credit FICO system is very binary, meaning it's either on time for $20 or $20,000. Makes no difference if you're on time paying $20 or $20,000. And it's important to get a credit score towards the maximum, which is 850. And there's a lot of little ways to hack into your credit score. And I'm sorry to use the phrase hacking, but it's a way to almost cheat the system by understanding how that FICO algorithm works. It's just a mathematical formula for trying to figure out whether or not you're going to pay debts on time.
Well, how do you get that FICO score, though?
And that's gets kept from us, where it's a credit score where we also almost have to guesstimate where we're at. The first thing that we have to do, which most people don't ever do, is they don't ever get their credit report itself from
And you can get a free credit report.
But not at, and this is another credit myth, is the free credit report is not at freecreditreport.com, it's at annualcreditreport.com. And that in and of itself is what the credit industry does to us, which is tricks us into going to annual credit report versus free.
One thing that I really found interesting, colleges and public schools needing your money, they sell your data to banks.
Right. And it's the whole problem that you can avoid is, do I need to make money tomorrow? Do I need to have this great television tomorrow? And that's what colleges also need, is they need your money, so colleges will sell information on their students to banks vis-a-vis affinity card programs.
So it's important, especially a lot of kids are going away to college.
Yes.
If your child has a credit card,
yes,
keep a close eye.
Yes, and realize that when they go to public school, although Ohio State University is not renewing their credit card affinity program with a major bank. And the reason for that is they no longer want to try to monetize their students by selling them a credit card. In the same way that colleges also sell student loans. That's
when you can really screw up your credit, you know. Boy, I've been there on that one. Personal experiences. It's fine now, though. Okay, well, Larry, you're going to be joining us today at 11 a.m. on news10.net for Live Online, so we have much more to talk about then at 11. So if you have your questions, join us at 11 o'clock. Thank you, Larry. We'll see you in a few hours. Dan, back to you.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Time now is